All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Dallas Stars at Buffalo Sabres post game recap. And the Buffalo Sabres get absolutely humiliated on home ice. 10-4 loss to the Dallas Stars. They fall to 32, 28, and 4. Um, but, you know, Victor Olofsson did score a goal. Jordan Greenway got his first as a Sabre. Um, his third of the season, his first as a Sabre. And so let's recap this right now. Here we go. There's a lot of goals to recap. So we're going to get through this. But first, goals Dallas 10, Buffalo 4. And shots Dallas 49, Buffalo 29. And there was one point in the game, I don't remember what period, but they only had 14 shots on goal. And Rob Ray was saying, they got to shoot the puck. And he's right. They got to shoot the puck. Block shots Dallas 7, Buffalo 8. Hits Dallas 30, Buffalo 26. 56 hits in this game between both teams. Face-offs Dallas 40, Buffalo 28. Power plays Dallas was 1 for 3, Buffalo 0 for 2 on the power play. That's got to get fixed. Especially next season. That has to get fixed. Penalty minutes Dallas 4, Buffalo 6. Scoring in the first period, there was 4 goals in the first period. 3 by Dallas, 1 by Buffalo. Let's do this. At 7:06, it was Dallas's Wyatt Johnson, his 16th of the season, assisted by Yanni Hakanpa, his 7th of the season, and Evgeny Dadonov, his 17th, and it's 1-0 Dallas Stars. And then at 19:07, it was Dallas's Joe Pavelski, his 16th of the season, on the power play, assisted by Jason Robertson, his 43rd, and Jamie Benn, his 32nd. And it's 2-0 Dallas. And then at 19:25, it was Dallas's Jamie Benn, his 27th of the season, assisted by Miro Heiskanen, his 39th, and Ryan Suter, his 15th. And it's 3-0 Stars. And then at 1935, here we go. His first as a Buffalo Sabre is Jordan Greenway. His third of the season, his first as a Sabre, assisted by Jeff Skinner, his 37th, and Tage Thompson, his 42nd assist of the season. And after one, it's a 3-1 Dallas lead. And then in the second period, at 8:37, it was Dallas's Joel Kiviranta, his 7th of the season, assisted by Jason Robertson, his 2nd of the game, his 44th of the season, and Joel Hanley, his 1st of the season. And it's a 4-1 Dallas lead. And at 9:51, it was Buffalo's captain, Kyle Okposo, his 9th of the season, assisted by J.J. Peterka, his 14th, and Ilya Labushkin, his 10th, and it's a 4-2 Sabres lead, but they get their 3-goal lead right back again. Here we go at 10:38, it's Dallas's Ryan Suter, his 2nd of the season, assisted by Mason Marchment, his 18th, and Ty Dellandrea, his 16th, and after 2, it's a 5-2 Dallas lead. And then in the third period at 3:49, it was Buffalo's Jeff Skinner, his 28th, assisted by Tage Thompson, his 2nd assist of the game, his 43rd of the season, and it's a 5-3 Dallas lead. And then at 9:12, it was Dallas's Evgeny Dadonov, his 6th of the season, assisted by Jamie Benn, his 2nd of the game, his 33rd of the season, and Yanni Hakanpa, his 2nd of the game, his 8th of the season. And it's a 6-3 Dallas lead. And then at 9:41, it was Dallas's Radek Faksa, his 9th of the season, assisted by Max Domi, his 32nd, and Joel Kiviranta, his first, and it's a 7-3 Dallas lead. And then at 11:38, it was Dallas's Redick Fexa. His second of the game, his 10th of the season, assisted by Mason Marchment. His second of the game, 19th of the season. It's 8-3 Dallas leads. And then at 12:15, it was Dallas's Roop Hins. His 31st of the season, assisted by Jason Robertson. His third of the game. His 45th of the season, assisted by Joe Pavelski. His 42nd. And it's a 9-3 Dallas lead. So, uh, not very good for the Buffalo Sabres. They're down 9-3. And then at 12:31, it was Buffalo's Victor Olofsson, his 24th of the season, assisted by J.J. Paterka, his second of the game, his 15th of the season, and Peyton Krebs, his 12th of the season, and it's 9-4 Dallas leads. And then at 16:12, it was Dallas's Mason Marchment, his 11th of the season, assisted by Miro Heiskanen, his second of the game, his 40th of the season, and former Sabre Colin Miller, his 12th of the season. And it's a 10-4 Dallas victory over the Buffalo Sabres. So, this wasn't a very physical game for Buffalo. It was nice that Jordan Greenway got his first goal as a Buffalo Sabre, but we got him to throw his body. Although there was a hit on one of the Stars players that that Stars player had to leave the game because his leg got sliced open or something. Ugh. They didn't show this game on TV in my area, so I had to listen to it on Sirius XM radio. But from what um, Dan Dunleavy and Rob Ray were saying, it was pretty bad. And I guess he didn't return to the game either. Penalties in the first period at 24 seconds, it was Dallas's Roop Hins. 2 minutes for high sticking. And then at 9:18, it was Buffalo's Owen Power. 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 14:05, it was Dallas's Rupi Hens. 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 18:46, it was Buffalo's Eric Comrie. 2 minutes for tripping. And then in the second period, at 18:12, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin. 2 minutes for hooking. Eric Comrie allowed 10 goals, but you can't blame it all on Comrie. I mean, they left him out to dry, just like they did Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on Tuesday night. Now they get ready for the New York Rangers on Saturday. And hopefully this embarrassment on home ice, hopefully this is a wake-up call. Jake Ottinger, he only allowed 4 goals. Dallas was the better team tonight. Dallas deserved to win this game. Buffalo seemed like they were disinterested. For some odd reason, they seemed like they were disinterested, like they didn't care. They're slipping further and further out of the playoff race. It's not over yet, but it's going to be tough, to start catching these teams now. They play the New York Rangers on Saturday. The Rangers come in at 36-19-9. The Buffalo Sabres come in at 32-28-4. We got to get our 33rd win of the season. I mean, we're at home. We're playing the Rangers, and then on Monday we go to Toronto to take on the Maple Leafs. So, I want revenge in that game too. But it should be a good game against the Rangers. They got Patrick Kane. As you know, he was traded at the deadline to the New York Rangers. So it's going to be fun to play Patrick Kane at the KeyBank Center in downtown Buffalo. But 10-4 on home ice, against a good team like Dallas. I mean, you can't blame Eric Comrie, but I hope he doesn't put that jersey on anymore this season. I hope they put him on the shelf for the season and just let Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and Craig Anderson handle the rest of the season. I don't want to see Comrie in that net anymore this season. But so on to the Rangers. This team, is they weren't expected to make the playoffs this year, and they weren't expected to be this good this year. So they're having not great season, but they're having a good season. I mean, they're struggling, but they're a young team, and they're gonna learn. I think at the draft you're gonna see one or two more trades that Kevin Adams makes. Guys, even though Victor scored, I still think it's time to move on from Victor Olofsson. And I wouldn't mind seeing him traded at the draft to get a goal scorer because that's what we so desperately need. And Tage Thompson, we got to get him going. I mean, it's been a few games for Tage. We got to get him going. Hopefully Jordan Greenway stays lit and keeps scoring. We need him to score against the Rangers. I would go with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen against the Rangers, although they're probably going to go with Craig Anderson because it seems like they're doing like a pitch rotation like they do with pitchers in baseball. That's what it seems like they're doing with the goalies here in Buffalo. But I would go with UPL against the Rangers, and let them get revenge on against the other New York team. But it like I said, it sucks the way UPL lost that Islanders game. They come in on home ice and just absolutely get fucking destroyed by Dallas, 10-4. But it's I don't exactly know what Don Granato, what his game plan is. But Riley Stillman, he didn't hit. I didn't hear his name. One time hitting nobody on the radio. He may have, but I didn't hear his name. But I was glad to see Stillman and Samuelson back in the lineup. They're still missing Tuck, but even though Tuck is injured, there's other guys still have to step up, and it was good to see Greenway and Okposo score, and then Victor Olofsson, and of course Jeff Skinner. But on Saturday against the Rangers, we gotta put pucks in the net against Shesterkin. It's this. I don't know what's going on with the Sabres or what happened with the Sabres, but it just seems like almost every game now they're like playing flat and playing like crap, and somehow, some way it's got to get fixed. And I think you're going to see a couple more trades at the draft. Kevin Adams may even move some picks to get some picks to get guys that we want, or he may even just trade some picks for players that we need now. More physical toughness, I think. But I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Comment in the comment section below on what you think of this fucking laughable game. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my New York Rangers at Buffalo Sabres Game 65 preview. And they gotta find a way against the Rangers. But go Sabres! Let's beat the Rangers. Another home game. I'm hoping that we beat the Rangers in Buffalo. Go Sabres.